basic graphs. And of course, we come up to 10,000 years ago, which coincided with our agricultural revolution. But as we really look here today, we get these peaks, but this has been from the agricultural revolution. But man, starting right here at the industrial revolution, it's just really gone up. Okay, guys, really? Come on. What's going on?
Mr. Pettit, can you turn on the news?
Yeah, I guess. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay. I'm getting a breaking news report. Appearing seemingly overnight, domes across areas of the US and the world. No one knows who's behind it or even how many there are. As you can see here, this is live footage coming from the Florida Everglades. Another one has just been spotted in North Florida, and we've just received confirmation of another one in Alaska. We're gonna go live to Tom, who's in Washington with our White House correspondent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Yeah, all right, I guess that's it. So, here, see you guys tomorrow.
Hello, folks. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey guys, man, I have been poring over this stuff all night, and I just kind of wanted to get some of your thoughts on this. I mean, I know people all over the world are doing this, but I figured as scientists, we have a chance to look at this stuff, and we don't have to have any politics involved. So, just curious, what do you guys see?
Are these markings accurate? I didn't know there were so many.
Yeah, I've still got a few friends in high places, and best we can figure, this is all of them.
Well, first off, none of them seem to be in highly populated areas, and actually, they look pretty remote.
I mean, do you think there's a pattern? They seem to be in all kinds of different locations.
Yeah, you have Everglades, mountains, deciduous forest, tropical Arctic, and then, you have US and Ukraine, you have grasslands.
Yeah, looking at it, the best I can figure, we seem to have 2 domes in every known biome.
Okay, so now there are domes of unknown origin over all known terrestrial biomes. What about aquatic biomes?
Well, we definitely have one down here over the Great Barrier Reef. There could well be some in other parts of the ocean, unknown.
All right, so domes over all known biomes. So where did they come from?
I think where is the wrong question. I think the correct question is why would somebody put them there? I mean, that's the real issue. Why here?
Does anything go in and out of the domes, or do they seal off what's already inside?
I don't know, man. Information's sketchy. We have reports that nothing goes in or out. Then again, when they first sort of appeared, some people claim to have just walked out of them. Honestly, at this point, military is limiting access, so it's hard to say. Personally, I think they might be arcs.
You think that these were set aside? Like, protected from what? A coming apocalypse?
Maybe. It could be that climate change is going to be a whole lot worse than we thought. Yeah. Well, anybody want to go test a hypothesis?
You're going to go to one, aren't you? You're crazy. I'm not going near those things.
It could be, but that's why they call it a hypothesis.
Listen, even if you can get to one of them, what are you gonna do? You can't get in.
Well, I mean, I know military is limited in access, but especially like up here, this one in Florida, man, I think I can take some backwaters, get off grid, and get in.
I don't know.
heard you were back. Did you go?
You got
Did you get
samples? What
Yeah.
of?
Oh, you know, earth, wind, water, you know, the basics.
in? What? No fire?
Oh, yeah, very funny, yeah.
Okay, so what'd you find? Your theory test out?
Well, I mean, take a look at some of the readings and tell me what you think. We got the water samples, you got the CO2, dirt.
Well, water with a pH of 8.6.
Yeah.
What? Air with O2 levels of 21%, 78% nitrogen. Argon 0.93 and CO2 at 220 ppm.
220 ppm.
And then soil 0% microplastics. How did you test for microplastics?
I mean, yeah, they're just none there. I did Fourier's infrared spectrometry, but if you want, you can check it with this little spectrometer here and still get a pretty good idea. There's just no plastics at all.
Okay. I believe you. So are you saying that everything in there is like what, pristine?
Oh, I don't know if it's pristine, but pre-industrial levels, yeah, pretty much. I mean, while I was in there, I saw no trash. I literally do not remember seeing any debris of any kind. It was as if plastic, all polymers, if you will, were vaporized. I mean, I know it doesn't make sense, but carbon dioxide at 200 parts per million? Granted, I mean, there are a lot of trees out there and a small amount of atmosphere when you think about the dome and all, but it's just too quick to scrub out that much CO2.
Okay, fine. For argument's sake. So the domes are arcs, pollution levels are reversed. Who are they trying to save? What's the big apocalypse?
I don't know if it's so much a who as a what. Maybe it's trying to ensure biodiversity goes on. I mean, if it's an arc, that's what it's preserving. We know the greater biodiversity there is, it's a better chance of life going on. I mean, I don't know. It's just a gut feeling.
So what are you suggesting?
Well, I got in once, and I'm gonna go take my chances in the dome. Have you noticed how the colors have been changing from red to orange, and now that a lot of them have this yellowish hue to them?
Yeah. So?
Well, I think they, whoever it is, might be using light waves as a countdown. I mean, you know, we go from longer wavelengths to shorter wavelengths, and as they're changing, it might be that these domes were here just in a wavelength we couldn't see yet. And I'm afraid as we get down to this shorter wavelength.
So you think the color changing is a countdown of sorts?
Yeah, I mean, it's a working theory.
So are you really going to pack it up and go in when all the military are actively keeping people out? And I mean, let's face it. How do we even know that you got in? All reports say you cannot cross over.
Hey, no plastics. Nothing gets in. That's why I don't have video. I couldn't take the camera in. Everything had to be plastic, metal, my clothes. I couldn't even get in with my shoes. Nothing with any kind of petroleum byproduct. That's the key. But yeah, I'm going back in. You guys interested?
No, I mean, sorry, but
I mean, I just don't know. This is all like pretty strange, and maybe apocalypse? I just don't think so.
I mean, trust me guys, I get it. But I'm afraid at a certain point, nothing's gonna get through. So yeah, I'm heading in. Come on guys, one last big adventure?